Your 3D printer can do that. Change this hidden setting. The print speed is not the answer. 3D printing amazing details is easier than you think. You just need the right settings. And I'm not even talking about resin printers, but regular FDMs with 0.4mm nozzle. I'm Catsby and I will show you few tricks I've learned over the years so you can get the same results in very little time. I'll start with layer height and how everyone always say the smaller the better, which I honestly do not really agree with. In fact, I avoid the popular 0.08mm layers and my ideal go-to is 0.12mm height, even for miniatures. The 0.08 takes significantly more time, while the outcome is almost identical to the naked eye. Just compare those two models. One took 5 hours to print, the other just about 3. Can you tell which is which? Because in my opinion, the quality difference is just not worth the wait. Many tutorials online will teach you how to get decent results, but will also make you wait a day to print such model, which is really not necessary. Optimization is important. So try using the 0.12 layer height, but always choose 0.2mm for the initial layer. It's not visible on the print, but makes the bed adhesion a lot better. Next, one of my favorite settings to use is ironing. It takes just few additional minutes, but gives the top surface really nice, consistent finish. Remember to adjust the flow rate. Those settings will be just fine. As for the wall count, I usually crank up the number to 3 or 4, especially for miniatures, which are easy to break. So thicker walls will make it easier to remove supports without breaking parts of your model. The infill is not that important in tiny prints, you can easily keep it on 10 to 15%. Now, speed. That is a huge factor, and it's also much dependent on your printer. The less rigid printers, like Ender 3 or perhaps Bambu A1, will need to print slower to get the finest detail, comparing to enclosed machines like P1S or X1C. The typical rule of thumb is the slower the better, but it really goes down to finding that sweet spot of going as fast as possible without losing the quality. What I often see in many tutorials is they are not utilizing the printer's capabilities. For example, if you use Bambu 0.08mm preset, you will see the outer and inner wall speed hanging on 60 and 120mm per second. Now, I tried doubling those numbers and the difference was non-existent. So again, that's all about optimization. I'm afraid you will have to try different numbers with your printer and find that golden ratio. Just remember that the most important factors are the outer wall and the top layers. Everything else, like inner wall, infill speed and such, won't really have direct impact on the print quality. Now we're getting into extremely underrated factor, which is supports. Trust me, you will never get a decent looking miniature without accurate, easily removable supports. And here's my take on that. Always stick to 3 supports. It saves filament and comes off way easier. Keep the top Z distance at least 0.16mm high or even 0.20. This will allow for an easy removal and smaller chance to break your print along the way. Set the connecting layer to grid and the distance between lines to 0. That way, the support layer won't be droopy and will come off as one part, instead of getting ripped to shreds. The bed adhesion for supports is also crucial, because if any of those trees pop off the table during printing, you will end up with failures like this one. For that reason, set the initial layer expansion to 5, 8 or 10. This will increase the brim radius of the support. I have no idea why Bambu didn't just call it support brim, but here we are. Also, set the XY distance to at least 0.5mm. Before I did that, I often had issues with my nozzle knocking over supports and ruining my prints as a result. Final change is making the branches a bit more robust, so they won't break under pressure. Anyway, here's the quick list of the settings we've talked so far. Take a screenshot if you wish. Those are not very complicated adjustments, but they work quite well, and there is nothing wrong in keeping it simple whenever we can. One more thing, my personal preference is using the matte filaments for fine details, because they make the layer lines less visible, which helps the overall look. If you want to download models from this video, they're available in the description, and if you have your own tips for printing details, then please share them in the comments. I always appreciate sharing knowledge across the community. Thanks for watching and happy printing!